Hello, friends. Leonardo da Vinci is a name synonymous with genius. This video is part of our series, So You Think You're So Smart, where we break down the lives and accomplishments of some of history's most intelligent people to find out what made them so smart and what we can learn from them today. Leonardo was born on April 15, 1452, in Vinci, Italy, a small town about 30 kilometers from Florence. From an early age, he displayed an insatiable curiosity about the world around him. As a boy, he would climb trees to get a better view of the landscape, collect animal bones to examine their shapes and structure, and spend hours dissecting frogs and other creatures just to see how they worked. It was clear that Leonardo wasn't like other kids. He was a natural thinker, someone who couldn't just accept things as they were, but had to understand how they worked and why they were the way they were. When he was just 15 years old, Leonardo moved to Florence to be an apprentice under the famous artist and sculptor Verrocchio. Under Verrocchio's tutelage, Leonardo quickly mastered the art of painting, sculpting, and mechanical arts. At 20, he set up his own workshop and began taking on commissions. It was during this period that Leonardo created two of his most famous works, the Mona Lisa and The Last Supper. The Mona Lisa is widely regarded as one of the greatest paintings ever made. Its subject's enigmatic smile has captivated viewers for centuries. And its innovative use of perspective and sfumato, a technique for blurring the outlines of objects to give them a soft, hazy look, revolutionized the way we see the world. The Last Supper, depicting the moment when Jesus announces that one of his disciples will betray him, is considered a masterpiece of Renaissance art. Its dramatic composition and psychological intensity have had a profound impact on Western culture. But Leonardo was more than just a painter. He was a brilliant inventor, engineer, and scientist. His notebooks are filled with sketches of flying machines, tanks, submarines, armored cars, even helicopters. He was also a master anatomist, having dissected over 30 human bodies to learn how they worked. In fact, many of his inventions were based on his studies of human and animal anatomy. For example, he designed a machine gun that used the recoil of the previous shot to load the next, an idea that was based on his observations of the way a frog's leg worked. He also invented a diving suit, a parachute, a calculator, and eyeglasses. In fact, there's a theory that Leonardo designed the very first robot. In his notebook, he wrote of an artificial man powered by clockwork, which he planned to unveil at the king's ball. But the plans were so advanced they were never finished. What made Leonardo da Vinci so smart? He was able to achieve such incredible feats of invention and innovation because he was able to combine art with science and engineering in a way that no one had done before. Today, we think of these as separate disciplines, but for Leonardo, they were all part of the same creative process. He believed that the best art was based on a deep understanding of the world around us, and he used his knowledge of anatomy, engineering, and mechanics to create some of the most lifelike and moving works of art in history. Leonardo's notebooks reveal a mind that was not only incredibly inventive, but also centuries ahead of its time. He was a true Renaissance humanist, someone who believed that the study of the classical arts and sciences was essential to understanding the world around us. But he was also a modern thinker, someone who valued observation, reason, and scientific thinking above all else. In conclusion, Leonardo da Vinci was a genius because he was able to combine art with science and engineering in a way that no one had done before. He was a true Renaissance humanist and a modern thinker whose notebooks reveal a mind that was centuries ahead of its time. Leonardo da Vinci is the ultimate symbol of human creativity. He showed us that there are no limits to what we can imagine and achieve if we're willing to put our minds to it. And that's it for this video. Do you think you're smarter than Leonardo da Vinci? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out others in our series, So You Think You're So Smart? Thanks for watching.